joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Play host to the Golden State Warriors. Westbrook. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Russell Westbrook matched up with the two-time MVP. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
George. Cleans it up. Rejected by Green.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads a bucket. Defense making the ball carrier work. Green to Durant. For three. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Kevin Durant has it. The shot blocked by Grant.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Curry into the front court. Up by 3. For 3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
It's Russ at the controls. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Cousins. Slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Knocks it down from mid-range. At his size on the wing, that's a tough matchup on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, let me tell you about why he's so great defensively. He gets up into you and forces you one way. Does not give you an option to dance with the basketball. That wingspan, that frame, that size, that strength, and that lateral quickness. Oh, there's no getting by Mr. George.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9.
Number 2, Jordan Bell.
To Paul George. Oh, he had it. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. To Schroeder. Short jumper off the mark. Paul George to Schroeder. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Dennis Schroeder, zero hesitation. Buries the three.
When I think about the biggest international names in the game today, Dennis Schroeder's name probably isn't the first that comes to mind. But did you know that he's one of only 3 players to ever play in the league from Germany? Detlef Schrempf, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dennis Schroeder. He is a blur with the basketball, and he will be the first or second option offensively down the court each and every possession.
The Thunder have the possession. Schroeder against the KG veteran Iguodala. To George. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Livingston. Beyond the arc for 3. Misfires. It's no good. Livingston across the timeline. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Iguodala matched up with Noel. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
17, Dennis Schroeder. That's his first personal foul.
First one, count it.
Sean Livingston to the line, shooting 2.
Able to convert on both free throws. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The assist from number 17.
Iguodala to bring it up. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Sean Livingston has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Oh, a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Golden State Warriors.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. To Durant. Kevin Durant looking good. 4 for 5.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. He'll put it up at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Durant across the timeline. Lead stands at 7. Cleans it up. Thompson to Green. Iguodala to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's 2 for 2 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant matched up with Patrick Patterson. To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. Ferguson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
Picked up by the Thunder. Ferguson to Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
A drive by Durant, but his shot won't go. Schroeder with the basketball. Down by 1. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Oklahoma City.
Ferguson.
For Golden State.
Russell Westbrook against the former Finals MVP. To Adams. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 35, Kevin Durant. And number 4.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Durant. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Cousins. Thompson.
To number 9, Jeremy Grant. That's
Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. Shot no. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Russ at the controls. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 3. Over to the right side. Durant. Add 2 points to the board. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Durant to Thompson. Durant picked up by Ferguson. To Cousins. Baseline drive. Cousins. Curry buries it.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Down low Durant. To Cousins. Count it at the line. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. 3 titles in 4 years. New arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his only media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports. They're able to leverage the business outside the business.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
George in a matchup with Boogie. Ferguson. George to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the 24. PG lets it fly. And the Warriors have the rebound. To Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no. Committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. To Westbrook. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called the 40-inch vertical.
Curry. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Ferguson to Westbrook. Warriors come away with it. Curry. He was all over him. Strong finish for Paul George. It's rejected by Noel. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. He'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors with a commanding lead. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Durant knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Westbrook with the basketball. Trailing by 15. To Paul George from long range. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And the rebound taken by Grant. Westbrook with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Runner's good there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To George. Paul George. He's now shooting 5 for 7. He's endured a major injury. He's had a change of address. But you look at Paul George, he is in the prime years of his career.
And there's no doubt about it. This entire offseason, if I were Paul George, I would think about how do I constantly channel my self-assigned alter ego. Playoff P needs to step up to the court every single day and bring that energy.
That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Durant. Oh, they call goaltending. Count it. Russell Westbrook with the rock. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 for 7. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, Ed. And that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more. And he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And count the basket inside.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oklahoma City's got it to Paul George. Great pass to set it up. Adams. Russell Westbrook takes aim at Steph Curry. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Turned away by Cousins. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Paul George. Westbrook. Fires the three. Not going down here. Iguodala to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Gets it in the right corner. Whoa, what a finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. To George. Rejected by Durant. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Time to shuffle things up. Westbrook to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Draymond Green. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Ah, the monster stuff. Finishing inside the paint on that one. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Great feed, sets it up. Russell Westbrook powers it through. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Curry. And it's grabbed by Westbrook. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Curry into the front court. His team up by 7. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russ at the controls. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for the Warriors, number 9,
Schroeder against Klay Thompson. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Thompson. And the rebound taken in by Adams. Here's Schroeder with it. The margin standing now at 7. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
When you let him get in. Side position like that on the glass, you can expect that every single time.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the fourth.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Curry with the basketball. Up 5. Has a look. Just not going down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen to Green. Thunder have it. Schroeder. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Terrence Ferguson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 90% at the line. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Curry has it. To Durant. Probing the defense. Durant to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Russell Westbrook takes aim at Steph Curry. Oh, blocked by Green.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The drive, right to the basket. George to Westbrook. For three. Westbrook bothered just enough on that one. To Curry. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 54, Patrick Patterson. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Durant. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Westbrook, wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Steph Curry against Adams. The screen sets him up for two.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
It's Russ at the controls. Kicks it outside to Westbrook. 4-3. Can't connect. It's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 4. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Durant. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Curry. Ferguson to Adams. Westbrook buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Oklahoma City ball. Well, can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Russell Westbrook, tough matchup against Durant. That misses with 2 seconds. Seconds to go. Time expires, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. And we're underway here in the extra period. Paul George to Westbrook. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Warriors basketball. Steph Curry picked up by Westbrook. Deep left corner. Durant to Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot. Well defended. Westbrook into the front court. Leads a bucket. Cleans it up around the perimeter. Ferguson goes to the right side. Westbrook. And it's rebounded by Green. To Durant. Runner here won't go down. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. George against the former Cougar. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Count the basket inside.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
George to Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, they've come roaring out of the gate in overtime, breaking this game open.
And you got to give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the offseason, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Ferguson to Westbrook. George.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Westbrook to George, and too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Livingston. From long range. Oh, who saw that coming?
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Flushes it home.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Russ at the controls. Had a chance, but it's no good. Livingston to bring it up. 9-point margin to Durant. Curry. The rebound belongs to Oklahoma City. Adams. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Durant. And finishes strong.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Adams. It's Westbrook. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. To Paul George. Fires the three. Off the mark. Livingston across the timeline. They trail by 7. Can't connect from in close. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To George. Fires the three, and he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you call that a miracle minute? Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Durant. Curry. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Livingston. Durant. Textbook defense. The follow won't go either. And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Russell Westbrook, guarded by Livingston. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Durant. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Jordan Bell with the dunk. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
.20-footer at the buzzer. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win it in overtime. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.